Coming up this week.
You're definitely gay.
You did have a girlfriend.
Yeah, but I want shagging her.
I was sweating like a whore in church, cheek to cheek.
You just drink Lambrini and lead.
I would fucking jump off a bridge. You look really clean.
I'm straight, obviously.
Short hair.
Quirky without being
Yeah,
caught.
listen, gays are rotten. I still get called batty boy.
Walk a mile in my Louboutins, baby.
Massive fucking white teeth and jarring tan. I still use condoms, so.
No.
Oh, like an E-jat.
If I wanted to shag you, I'm just gonna say it.
Oh, I fucking did. I'm beautiful.
Drama.
Drama, but also
Vocal cord.
you and your pretty little thing dress. Sit down.
And then she dies. You are listening to the Son of a Bitch podcast.
With your hosts, Krystyna Lennon and Joel Mignot.
Welcome to our London edition of Son of a Bitch podcast. Today, we are joined with a very special guest, Gareth.
Hey girls. And guys. And theys.
And those.
Hi.
Don't forget the theys and those. And I've travelled all the way down from up
I know.
north.
Thank God. You look delicious today, mother.
Stunning.
Yes. Gareth has dressed me today, guys.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
she came in drenched in sweat because it is hot out there, guys.
It's like the devil's crotch out here.
To God. I was sweating like a whore in church today.
Yeah.
It was wild. You came up on your bike. You cycled
Oh my God, I cycled here like an E-jat. Like an E-jat.
Is that a Jamaican Egypt
Yeah.
or an Irish Egypt?
Both.
And
I got both heritages.
Oh, yeah, she's dual heritage. Bless.
She is dual.
I got the centre line, which was hell.
Yeah, hell on earth.
Honestly, people were fainting left, right, and centre.
And I had an air-conditioned Range Rover, so...
Oh! Jesus,
Fuck my
mother.
tag.
Fucking hell, make me feel poor in 2 seconds.
So good.
Anyway, moving on.
Yes. So what are we drinking? What have we
Oh,
drunk?
what have we drunk?
What are we drinking?
We've got a bit of Whispering Angel.
It's gorgeous.
It's stunning.
I've had this before.
You never had Whispering?
No.
Mum, where have you been?
Lisa Renner's
Oh, no.
fuming.
In Leeds. She's in Leeds. And that Whispering Angel in Leeds.
Yeah, we just
fucking
drink Lambrini and lead.
hell. What a sad life, Jane.
What a sad little life, Jane.
What are we going to do with you?
Lambrini. Oh,
You drive a Range
I'm
Rover, but you
joking.
drink. She drives a Range Rover,
Range Rover
but
drinks Lambrini.
what's going on?
I don't drink Lambrini.
She has done.
Don't.
Needs must.
Definitely been
Sometimes you
there.
just have to drink what's there.
Yeah.
What were you saying earlier? That you stopped partying at 45?
Yeah. I think, yeah, the last time
She's
I
still got the
cried-
Lambrini spirit in her.
Yeah, it's that. It
Never
don't
really,
take much to come
never
out.
really comes out the blood once you put it in.
No.
Petrol,
Yeah,
that.
it was about, I think the box finished me off.
Oh, fucking.
We won't go into that.
No. We have to now.
Oh yeah, dive in. I want to know it all.
Oh my God. I once took my mum to the box. And if
Obsessed.
anybody doesn't know, the box is like a cabaret, sex infused.
No phones allowed.
No phones allowed. It's, upper echelon. The
There is
who's
a
who.
photo.
No Lambrini in there, girls.
No Lambrini in
No.
Are you
there.
not allowed to take a picture?
Yeah, there's no phones
I've
allowed.
had my picture taken in there.
Oh, I
'cause
thought you were going to be like,
I'll-
no, the
I'll
owner,
be inserting the picture in the
insert
podcast.
picture here.
the owner allowed it because I was in
It's your
that much.
slave.
So she'd been begging to go to this club
Uh-huh.
for months, and she'd come down to London. I was with all my friends. My friend used to host at the box,
Mm.
and you walked straight up to the queue, drunk, pissed as a fart, thinking that you could just walk in to the box.
Sorry, excuse me.
Up in Leeds, you see, I'm a bit of I'm a
I
bit,
love
a
that.
little bit known to the bouncers. I used to own a bar.
Good girl.
I was like, Joel, let me speak to the bouncers.
She said, ID, this face is my ID, motherfucker. I love that. Well done.
Do you know who I think
Yeah.
I am?
Oh my God. And Patrick, who bloody was hosting that day, was like crying because he was like, "Oh my God, who is this crazy woman?" Well, he knows
He's
who you are.
seen me.
He knows who you are.
Missed it.
He had to get you together real
Oh
quick.
my God, I love
But then she
that.
went in. She's never had like a free bar. She doesn't know what
Oh.
a bottle service is.
Okay.
And she went the hell off.
Oh, absolutely.
went
As you
off.
should.
I think I went off before we got there. Like,
She was already off.
yeah.
She was. Her date had expired.
Yeah, can I have a Whispering Angel, please?
Can I have that, baby?
I don't think I asked for anything. People just kept putting drinks in my
Oh,
hand.
yeah.
This little girl just kept following me about, putting
That's why
things
we
in my
love the
hand. I was
box,
like, oh,
though.
Little
I ended
girl.
up like, being part of the
The little
performance.
girl. Do you mean a dwarf?
Girl, no. Don't. She was a young girl, and she was quite. She wasn't a dwarf. She was
Okay.
Quite small.
A horse.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Oh,
she just.
the horse.
I
Yeah.
could just have images of you like with a bottle and a
She looked
firework
like
coming out of it.
Tiffany.
And I say dwarf
Like-
because there is dwarfs at the moment.
Yeah, no, I wasn't being. Joel just assumes. Joel just assumes I'm being inappropriate as usual,
Oh well,
and I
we're
wasn't.
always- we love inappropriate.
No, but
Go on.
so the worst part of the story is when you open. So they have performances, and they were throwing fake bags of coke out in the audience, and it was just
think
it
one
was just
landed on
sugar
me.
powder. And a lot of them landed on you, and she'd literally open each bag, and it would just fall on her face, and she'd be like,
spring break.
"Sprinkle, sprinkle!" And
Oh.
you crawled home in a taxi
Mm.
and blacked out.
So when are we going to the box then, girls?
Yeah.
This sounds
This is a good
fun.
time.
I am
girl.
bad.
Love.
So let's get back to our guest.
Yeah.
Gareth
Mhm.
has just been.
I'm gay,
on-
yes,
Yeah,
I'm
he's
gay.
gay,
Yeah.
and he's been on an amazing show called "I Kissed a
Hey,
Boy."
Cab, yes.
Yes.
First gay dating reality show.
Yeah.
Thank God.
It's like Love Island.
Yeah.
But for gays.
But for gays, about time.
Yeah, praise God.
Took long enough.
And it's amazing.
Do you know what? I'm straight, obviously.
You sure? You're looking a bit
Just
lesbianic.
FYI.
I wasn't sure. Short hair.
Yeah.
Well,
But I didn't think it'd be for me.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it
Did
was
you live,
better
laugh,
than
love
Love
it?
Island.
Oh yeah.
100%.
It was
Like,
great.
it
Thing
was
is-
so emotional, moving.
Well, that's it. But in my like view of, I haven't actually watched an episode of Love Island really,
Mm.
but from what I see online, it's just like these like cookie prints of like Ken dolls and Barbies
yeah.
with no backstories, no life
Shallow.
troubles, no personalities, massive fucking white teeth and jarring tan. What the fuck? And if that's like the beauty standard, I don't want that, because like literally I could look at them and just like I cannot relate to you whatsoever.
I totally
Mm.
I feel like
agree.
no one can relate to that.
Yeah.
I mean, the basic girls and guys.
the live,
with-
laugh, love girly.
Exactly. The turkey girls. The tic tac teeth.
Exactly.
Take your teeth.
It's wild, isn't it?
Yeah.
All these guys. and girls.
The only one I think Love Island I watched was with Molly May.
Molly May. It's not Lily May.
Yeah.
Molly
May.
May.
Is that the blonde
and-
chick?
That's the blonde chick that did the.
It
Pretty
said there's
Little
24
Thing
hours in a
deal.
day,
you
you
can
make money.
Exactly.
Yeah. She made it big after that.
Yeah.
She made her face
But-
big with filler too, bless.
I
She's got it done now.
Damn, savage. Jesus. Sorry, Molly May.
Sorry, you look good now. I'm gonna look like that in 5 years anyway. Who cares?
I should, obviously, because
Mm.
I'm straight, I should like the Love Island
Yeah.
better. I much preferred.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you know what it is though? Gays are in tune with their emotions.
they
Gays
have to
are.
be.
Yeah, they have to be.
It-
They're more self-conscious.
Do
Like,
you know what it was for me?
yeah.
It was the camaraderie.
Mm,
Everybody, like in the bedroom, everyone was just like, it was like being with your girlfriends.
Oh, yeah.
Like, but you know, normally it's like men and women.
Yeah,
mm.
there's
And
segregation.
But there was none of
No.
it wasn't segregated for
No.
one. Everybody was really supportive of each other.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Like, was different with this show because there was no kind of like team 1 and team 2.
Yeah.
It was very much like we're all gay. We've all grew up gay. We've all had life experiences. We're all diverse.
Definitely.
We all have stories to tell, and we're not going to like we know what it's like to be shamed. We know what it's
Yes.
like to be hated. We know what it's like to be called
Mm.
fag down the street. We
Mhm.
know what it's like to not be accepted. All that. So like to be in this like area, safe space
Yeah.
with all these other gay guys was like really like I didn't have to like freak out if I was looking too gay.
Yeah. Oh,
Is that? Is
No.
that
and you were looking gay.
I was I literally looked like a fucking gay peacock. Like I was like wearing feathers most
and
of the time.
iconic when you came down in that gay outfit for the Pride
Which one?
special. I was
All right.
literally
Yeah,
just
no, which
like,
one?
whoa, you better work.
Peacock.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
loved it.
Thanks. You look
We were-
plain.
We were just discussing before this, which
Yeah.
will be on the Patreon content.
Yeah.
About
Someone
being
called
called
me
plain. And
Plain. I would fucking jump off a bridge. You look really plain.
Oh my god, it's the worst.
Or someone goes, yeah, you look good. With the raised pitch, you know? You're a
Mm.
liar. But also, I know when I look good.
It's worse though when they say you look tired. When they're actually just
Yeah.
blunt with it, and you're like, "Fuck."
Yeah. Oh, baby, you all
Babe,
right? You look
I didn't sleep
tired.
last night.
Yeah, especially when you feel good that day and you're like, God, you look tired. And you're like,
I'm off home.
yeah, that's me away. I'm clocking off.
I'm dead. We keep
Yeah.
veering off left, right, and centre.
It's the
It's the
whisper.
whispering. It's
Whisperation.
whispering sweet nothings in my
Yeah,
ear.
okay. Gay DHD as well.
It's
So.
yeah, yeah.
Good.
I've got ADHD. Have you got gay ADHD?
Gay DHD.
Oh God.
Self-diagnosed.
Oh, yeah. Well, we have to. Doctors won't look after the gays, do they?
I'm dead.
When you just got prep, Gail. When you just got prep for free.
True. True. Gay
But
rights.
yeah,
Gay
it's-
rights.
For me, it was like the backstories.
Mm.
Yeah.
The backstories were how everybody had struggled to
Yeah.
be there, so everybody was really appreciative.
Mhm.
And as well, it was a time where everybody could be themselves, which
Mm.
you don't appreciate that you can't
Well, we can't be ourselves
be yourself.
in reality, really. We can be ourselves in London sometimes in our
In
safe
the
spaces.
safe spaces, yeah.
But, I mean, when I was growing up, I couldn't be myself.
No.
No way.
Do you know what? My hairdresser said to me that he said he's not gay. He's a man, but he's not gay.
He's a hairdresser. Are you sure?
Yeah. Anyway, we were talking about this stuff, and he said, "How come when people come out as gay, they start acting like really flamboyant and gay?" And I was like, "Because before he thought it was like he was like, I just don't understand that bit
Mhm.
where they come out as gay. He was like, I've got no problem, you know, blah blah blah." And I don't believe he has. He's quite
Yeah.
open-minded.
Sure.
But how come they suddenly start acting all flamboyant? And I was like, it's because they were pretending before.
Yeah.
And he was like, for him, that was like a
Well, yeah, he says he never understands, but there's also this quote that has stuck with me through. I was very into English as a
Oh,
kid.
I love
Gays
that.
love English and art, but
not this gay.
Yeah.
Oh, he likes
I like
that.
I love it.
I like food.
No, there's this quote that I love, and it says, "Birds born in cages think flying is an illness,"
Mm.
and that has always stayed with
I
me
love that.
throughout my
Gareth.
life. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, so I was born in Northern Ireland,
Mhm.
predominantly homophobic.
Yeah.
You know, just as you're growing up, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I grew up hearing people compare gay people to paedophiles.
Mm.
So I would go to bed as like a little 9, 10, 11-year-old kid in peril constantly because
Yeah.
Saying lots
thought
of
I
Hail Marys.
I thought I was a paedophile.
Yeah.
Like I
Mm.
thought I was a paedophile.
It's true. It's true.
Mm.
And
That's
that
a real
quote has
thought.
always stuck with me because
Mhm.
it's so true. Like, you know, you feel a certain way about yourself, but everyone around you, people who have raised you,
Yeah.
the environment you're in constantly, you're told that it's wrong. So you
Yeah.
can't be yourself. But then the moment you can be yourself, that's what he's talking about. Oh, you're too much. You're this. You're up.
Yeah.
You're crazy. It's because it's like compression. You're
You're
put
rebelling.
in a cage.
You're rebelling.
And all of a sudden, the cage
You're allowed
door
to.
unlocks and you just fucking
Shameless.
throw it. Yeah,
Mm.
100%.
It's like, bitch, I'm gonna be me.
Is that why everybody has the butt cheeks out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sexual.
Well, famously not
liberation's
me because I haven't
always-
got butt cheeks, but a guy called me an AirPod.
Nah.
I was like, excuse your fucking mouth. Or someone was
Not
like, oh,
an
you look
AirPod.
like the grasshopper from James and the Giant Peach. And I was like, right, well, that's me going to gym for leg day.
Oh my god! But no, I went through that. I went through my period of self-expression.
Mhm.
Like you saw me when I
Mm.
bloody came out of the closet. I looked like a clown half the time. But
Yeah, of course.
that you have to go through
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
but
that.
do.
I think every
You have to.
teenager does that.
It's
I
a
know
canon event. You
It
can't
was-
stop it.
Mm.
it was Tallulah's 18th birthday, Joel's younger sister,
Yeah,
and
fuck
she went
name.
out and she was wearing
My name's
Tallulah. Yeah, it's
My
because
name's Tallulah.
Tallulah means little girl or
Yeah,
something in
Irish
Irish.
little
Yeah,
Gaddle.
Tallulah. I love
So that's why
it.
I named her after my mum, because my mum was called Maury. Didn't want to call her
my
that.
mum's called Eileen.
Yeah. So
Hi,
I thought-
Eileen.
Yeah, she used to call all little girls Tallulah, so that's why I called
That
her.
is, I love Tallulah. It's such a cute name.
Yeah, it's cute.
But yeah, she was shopping for her 18th. She bought these ridiculously high shoes, a ridiculous dress, and I was like, oh my God, you can't go out like that. You won't last 5 minutes. And she was like, didn't you do this? And I thought, oh my God, I
You're
had
like,
the
yeah,
like
did.
tricoloured blue, yellow, green eyeshadow. I looked,
You
you know,
put,
the,
You
the
romantic.
tide line, probably still do. Someone's going to comment under.
It's
"You
slag
still do?"
line. Slag line these
Yeah.
days. though.
Line.
It was like everybody does.
Yeah. No, you have to.
You find yourself, or you're trying to
Yeah.
find yourself.
It's funny because we'll probably say that to well, I'll never have kids because I fucking hate them. But like, But like, we'll probably talk about that when we're like older.
no.
You know, we'll be like, oh,
My
why are you acting
God,
crazy?
yeah.
But then you always just need to remember yourself. Actually, maybe we won't. I feel like our generation's different. I feel like
Maybe.
we're much more like, not as like conservative or.
I think definitely our queer community, we're
Yeah.
definitely not as conservative. It's just like, fuck it.
No,
Yeah,
literally,
you
do
fuck
want
it.
your
whatever I
butt
want.
cheeks out.
Yeah, I'll have my butt cheeks out again. I'll do it again.
Why though?
Why
What do
not?
you mean? You've got to love
Do you
yourself.
not like butt cheeks or something?
I don't know. Just that's the only bit I find. You know, like
More of a
watching the
legs
whole
girl.
program. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
do you like boobs
butt
and
cheeks
butts?
again. Don't know.
Oh, what, the butt cheeks? You didn't like the butt cheeks?
Yeah, and yeah.
That was the BBC.
But do you know what it is? That might be wrapped up in your shame about body image and other things.
Like
I think
butts.
you need to work on that shame and let it go and
Okay.
just let people
Trapped
be.
emotion.
Trapped emotion. Irish
Mm.
people. Oh, you grew up with Irish parents.
Oh, yeah,
They can be
stiff upper
quite
lip.
I think
harsh.
it's a Catholic guilt.
Catholic guilt. That's it. You're not in the Priory anymore, darling.
Protestant guilt. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you find that growing up
Hell.
in Irish?
But I actually
Protestant?
almost became Christian.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
A priest.
Well, that's so funny because my mum told me whenever I came out, like, from there,
Yeah.
Don't-
Oh, from the womb.
from the womb,
From-
she was like, my fingers were like this, and I was just looking at everyone. She was like, I thought you were going to be a minister.
Oh dear.
And I was like, quite the opposite, actually, Eileen. I'm very sorry. Sorry to disappoint. I was the only planned child as well.
Really? You were
Yeah.
planned?
Oh God, I'm glad.
Look
I'm
at God
glad, Nanny.
spiting them.
I know,
No,
that's why-
you didn't plan, darling.
Do you know what?
Oh my, were absolute mistakes. No, sorry. Pleasant surprises.
Tallulah, I'm so sorry.
I'm taking that whispering away from you.
It's not
You've got
whispering
the
anymore.
devil in
Just
your
tell-
ear.
It's screaming. It's not whispering.
Joel's like a painting. He's a happy mistake.
Yes.
No, they were all very happy
Oh.
mistakes.
So how did you overcome any of that shame that you felt growing up in that kind of
Or have
environment?
you?
Or have you? Or is it still something that
Girl,
you're working on?
I don't know. I feel like I was very good at like keeping myself to myself when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Very quiet,
Mm,
not like I am now.
no.
But it's funny because I used like I was very good at art in school, so I used that as like a shield.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, when puberty came in, I noticed actually girls kind of fancied me, so it was
Yeah.
very easy to kind of stay under that shroud.
Mm,
Went to uni, was in art school, so you could still be a bit quirky without being clocked.
yeah. Quirky without being
Yeah,
clocked.
quirky without being clocked. You could wear a little earring and no one would bat an eyelid. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
But yeah, I feel like it's something that never really leaves you, to be honest.
Mm,
I mean, I've definitely worked through it. I mean, I went on the gay dating reality TV show.
yeah, of course. Like, that's major.
I moved to London and came out and was a go-go dancer within 4 months.
Yeah.
You know, I fully enveloped myself into
In
the
the gay
queer community
community,
because I was
yeah.
like, I've missed so much time. I need to get
Uh,
on this. Like, I need to, like,
Uncloseted, uncaged.
yeah, but actually, even when I was doing that, I was like, I made sure everyone like from home couldn't see. Like, I blocked everyone on Instagram. I was
Mm.
like so paranoid about it, but I still was like, I need to do this.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I have definitely overcome a lot, but it's something that I think is probably still affects me.
Yeah, of course, it
You know?
lingers.
Like even when I like think about if I go visit home, I'm still a bit like
Yeah.
Would you dress the same
no.
and be the
I
same?
never used
Right.
like when I used to go home,
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I would like take my earrings out, put on a flannel shirt.
No
wouldn't sit like
way.
this.
Not a flannel shirt.
Not the flannel. I know.
I'm like, wow.
Flannel.
Gareth in a flannel
Can
shirt.
you imagine?
No,
No,
What's
spandex.
badder, to be fair? Yeah, imagine. No, I wouldn't like. My whole body posture would change. Like I remember my mum was like, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" Like whenever I came out to her,
Mm.
and whenever I went home, I felt so like it's like someone's like that.
Yeah.
It's like someone's, and I get really like angry.
Yeah.
I go really quiet when I'm angry, so mum could tell when something was wrong.
Yeah.
And I just felt so uncomfortable because I know
Mm.
everyone wants to ask me things or talk about me or is scanning me.
Yeah.
So it just feels like I'm back to where I started.
Yeah. So you are a changed person and you are being constantly reminded of the person that you left
Yeah.
behind. And you kind of have to, fit into that box of who you once was
Mhm.
out of the shame of everybody else's, opinions because you
Yeah.
we grew up in a small town.
Yeah, everyone knows everyone's business. But
Yeah.
Mm.
now that I'm older and, out of there, I do realise that, fucking, I don't know. Avril's opinion down the road doesn't fucking matter.
No, it does not matter.
Doesn't matter.
People in the cheap seats,
Tay.
the words don't matter.
All these homophobic guys that are,
Yeah.
you know, in the pub and you can see them looking at you.
Walk a mile in my Louboutins, baby.
And do you know what the thing is? Most of them are gay anyway.
Yeah,
They're
of
scared.
course. Exactly. The
Oh,
scared.
the ones that are
They
aggressive
wish.
and call you faggot
Yeah.
are 100%
Harbouring
bum
some
boys.
kind. Yeah.
Oh, not the bum.
Sorry, she
boy.
doesn't like bums. Sorry, cheek to cheek. Yeah, no, but they are like it's like what? Like who cares?
Yeah, no, I hear you.
What?
Did
But
you,
where?
did
What
you ever
business is it?
feel?
With my dad, yeah, for sure. I think what happened with my coming out thing was as soon as I kind of realized that I was gay, like as soon as the switch had flipped and I was
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm fully gay. Like puberty
Sure.
had set in and I was like, okay,
Yeah.
fancy man. I remember my gay awakening was bloody watching Robbie Williams
No.
on TV. I was like, oh fuck.
Stop. Oh fuck.
I know. So I was like, yeah,
I'm
okay.
loving angels.
Yeah. There's one where he's literally like stripping off on a
Fair.
music video. And I
Yeah, he
like,
was
okay.
cute
Yeah, back in the day.
back in the day.
But anyway, there was a moment where I was just like, fuck it, I'm gay. Let me just do it and
Yeah.
tell everybody. And I told you
Mm.
and the family. And I think there was a few months where it was a bit like, oh, people are like,
Touch
whoa.
it. Yeah.
But then I just like got into the stride of things and I kind of stopped caring about
Mm.
other people's
What
opinions.
age were you when you did that?
16.
That's young.
I think I was 16 or 17. It was young. I was working a bar job at the time, in a coffee shop actually.
Mm.
And people at the coffee shop were like, you should do it, because I was kind of like
Him and Hannah.
expressing myself to them and, all my
Through
friends.
the coffee?
knew. Yeah, I was like, I'm gay.
Glitter all over the marshmallows and the hot chocolate. Latte.
Feathers.
Yeah, no, it was a
He was putting his
moment.
bum cheeks in bum print in makeup.
I think the moment I let go of other people's opinions was the moment I was free. I think especially putting that boundary in place with family members that kind of recoiled and
Sure.
that recoil lasted years and months. Like I actually thank being gay because it
Oh,
is a
yeah.
sieve. It sieves out the bullshit. It sieves
Yeah.
out the people that
That
are
actually
bad for
care
you.
about you.
Yeah,
Mm.
it leaves the people that care about
That's
you.
the
And
thing. All these people that have such a kind of opposition towards, gayness, whatever.
Mm.
So many of them are divorced.
Yeah.
So many of them have children out of wedlock.
Mm-hmm.
So many of them drink.
Yep.
So many of them fucking, I don't know, do all kind of shit that you shouldn't do in
Exactly.
the bibliothèque. But being gay is like, that's it.
The
I
riddled.
don't understand.
They're riddled in the traditional values and they can't get out of this image that they need to uphold and they're dying because of it, like emotionally,
God.
internally. Like, be in pain, bitch. Be in pain.
But everyone wants, the boomers want like this 1950s, like,
Yeah,
man goes out,
iconic.
wears a briefcase, comes home, the martini's ready for him, and the woman's making the dinner.
Yeah.
That's
It's not
very
like,
gay.
It's not like that
I've seen
anymore.
it.
I'd love
It's
that.
basically Bewitched.
I'd
No,
love
but,
that.
like,
I think it might be a pint.
Yeah, Lamborghini. No, but like, yeah, like, that's how I did it, and like, I hate whenever like the older generation are like, "Oh, I miss back in my day. The world's gone crazy." I'm like,
What was going on there?
listen, we didn't have rights back then. We couldn't get married. They were doing
Exactly.
aversion
Mm.
therapy. People
Yeah.
were getting murdered. Like racism, like all this crazy shit.
That's what you want back.
And I was like, "That's what you want back." Well, you're
Okay.
definitely white, aren't
Okay,
you?
Karen.
Yeah. Okay. Karen. No, honestly, like I hate that. Nostalgia is such a like dangerous game because
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
you've never had any hardship.
Yeah,
from
they've
my
never
point of view.
experienced.
It's like all these
Mm.
guys that like marry women and they're gay.
Yeah.
Especially around the 80s. I mean, AIDS crisis, you weren't going to come out because
Yeah.
people would spit at you, people would do all kinds
Yeah,
of shit
of
at you.
course.
And then, you're marrying these women and they think they're in love. So you're ruining two people's lives.
Exactly.
Part of me feels really bad for the guys,
Yeah.
but also part of me is like, you should have just bit the
Mm.
bullet.
Exactly.
But I
That's the thing.
understand.
Gay people are strong.
No, we
and
are.
Very
You have to
strong.
be,
You have to
though,
be
and
mentally
they-
strong because you're
Mm.
swimming against the tide.
Mm.
You're being truly authentic within yourself every day.
And you're also
that's-
swimming against the tide within the community too.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Oh, God.
And
There's
what
a-
do you mean by that?
There's a lot of stereotypical structures that a lot of gay people like live by.
Listen, gays are rotten.
Right.
So you're just being
We
like
hate each
hyping them up and
other.
like.
We hate each other.
Tell them. Tell
So
the
why I'm in
tea.
the
Spill
middle?
it.
No, what? No, some of us like each other. But
Yeah.
we fucking. I don't know what it is. I guess it's like everything's a competition.
Yeah, everybody.
Everything.
Everybody wants to, be
Or
the
you're-
top, top dog.
What?
You're
Nobody
not
wants to be
supposed
verse.
scream and
Everybody
like-
wants to be top. No, but like
Some people want to be the
nobody.
bottom.
Gays are just. I don't know. Like there's this constant competition with each other. Like nobody. It's actually really hard to find meaningful connections within the community.
It is. I think the community tends to be quite shallow. It's based upon aesthetics. It's how you look, how muscly you are.
Yeah.
It's if you are part of this tribe, and if you
You're too gay.
yeah,
You're not masculine enough.
yes,
Oh no, you're not. You're not. You're too fat. You're too
or you're
thin.
too femme.
You're not toned enough. You're not. But your ass isn't big enough. Famously got that a lot.
Yeah,
There's all these like. It's like a specific checklist.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's
Mhm.
like applying for a credit card at Coots Bank.
Yeah.
You're never gonna fucking get it. It's impossible. Guys hate me though. By the way.
No,
I
'cause you're shameless. You're telling them fuck you.
Fuck you.
I'm gonna wear my frilly pants and a tight top, and I'm being mean.
I think what you're describing is like being a woman.
I mean,
Do you think? Tell me
Yeah.
more.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
like you've got to have big boobs this month, like big
Yeah.
ass this month.
yeah,
or
it's
where
constantly
do you-
changing.
It's just like
You never can win.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just
I mean, within the community though, you can find true love if you want to find it. Like, I think there is a lot of shallowness within the community,
100%.
but you've just got
Especially
to
in this
sift it
city.
out.
In
Yeah,
this
of
city.
course. It's not just this city; it's any metropolitan city in the world.
Yeah, true.
Like, you go to New York, it's even worse.
Oh, I could never.
Like, it's literally you go in and it's like a sea of white body gears that are just all there, stiff, dancing like this.
What fire?
white body gaze.
Yeah, like muscly boys.
Oh,
But
okay.
with the
Steroid,
tops off.
circuit girls.
Circuit girls.
Circuit girls.
Steroid circuit girls.
Not
Circuit
for me,
girls.
girl.
Yeah, it's like they just want to be macho. They want to embody what it is to be like a
Because they
A
internally
masculine
hate
person?
their femininity.
yeah.
I'm like, bitch, I know you're dancing and swirling to Ariana Grande in your bedroom just like everybody else. You could pretend that you dance like this, but I know you're like this. Like, I know it. I hate that. It pisses me off so much.
It sounds like there's a lot of trapped emotions and
Yeah.
A lot.
And honestly, I genuinely feel like a lot of it comes from growing up gay.
Of course. In this
And
society.
and the heteronormative experience has a
Yeah.
massive impact.
it'd
on
be
it.
really interesting to see people that grow up gay nowadays where it's much more accepted how
It's like
they are.
you hear
in
all
the
these like
future.
stories. I actually there's loads of like people on Instagram, like older gay guys that message me being like, if I had seen you on my TV,
yeah.
20, 30 years ago, I wouldn't have felt like a freak.
That's
I
the
would have
thing.
felt so much better about myself. I wouldn't have attempted suicide. All these messages, I was
Yeah.
reading them and I was like, fucking hell.
And that's the reason why I've been on TV and probably why you went on TV. It's because visibility in our community is so important. Like, we were
100%.
deprived of that growing up. Like,
Mm.
yeah, that's why you have these,
You had Lily Savage and
I
Blankety
mean,
blank.
Damage and Average. No.
there was not much diversity.
No.
back then.
Yeah, they were
It
like
was like-
theatre gays.
Yeah, it was either
Yeah.
like a drag queen
Yeah.
or like
That was like pantomime.
Yeah, exactly.
it was a
Characters.
stereotype.
It was a character. It wasn't not an idol. That's the wrong word, but like someone to look up to.
It wasn't a role
It wasn't a
model.
real
No.
person that you can really relate to.
No,
Like
100%.
we have that now. Like, it's available to us. Like, even on maybe
Who is a role model?
Tom
Where-
Daly.
Tom Daly.
Yeah, swimmer.
Okay. To be honest, when I was growing up,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's what I mean. When I saw him at the Olympics, I was like, What
she's
co-
gay.
she's gay.
I can see she's gay. I hear that. Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Who was it?
Oh, I knew it.
Yeah. No, but he was an Olympian, so the straights respected him because he was like.
But that's the thing.
accomplished, you
That's
know?
the thing. When it's like the same thing with black people,
Mm.
they only care when you accomplish something.
Hmm.
So
I remember going to a friend of mine who was gay,
Mm.
probably still is, I imagine. I remember going, he was a
Must be gay.
banker. And
Bouncer?
I remember a banker.
Oh, gay bouncer. Wow.
A banker. And I remember going to his events with
Single?
him being.
Gareth. Oh, she's hungry.
I remember. No, you wouldn't. No.
No.
Anyway, I remember going to events with him
Mm.
and being his fake wife.
No, the
Oh.
beard.
Mm.
That's what they call them.
I didn't wear
Is
a
that what they
beard.
call them?
No, beards. Have you ever heard that term?
No.
So, like, gay guys would
Mm.
have someone called beards that would mask them. So it's like, oh, he's got a wife. He's not gay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'd
and
go
it could be
with
like a
him.
lesbian
Yeah,
or something,
yeah.
and they could do a union.
Yeah. So they had like it's like a Will and Grace situation,
Yeah.
Wow.
I'd go with him to like.
and pretend to be his wife.
Well,
Look
yeah,
at
I'd
you
be
being an
there.
ally.
No, ally. She's not playing. She's an ally.
Come on,
It
ally.
takes a queen to raise a gay.
Tay.
Save
Queen
it.
spelled Queen.
Yes,
Queen.
Quen. I love that, man.
Yeah.
Cheers
Yeah,
to that.
good for you.
You're not supposed to clink anyway.
No,
it's
it's bad.
uncouth.
Bad. Uncouth.
Very me.
But
Yeah, very me
so,
too.
do you think being gay or not being gay has affected your mental health, but not being able to be who you want to be
Yes.
As a
has
gay man,
affected?
yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. In my like late teens, early 20s, I had a fucking nightmare.
Mm,
I like had to drop out of uni and everything. I was depressed,
mm,
blamed it on alcohol, all this stuff. But it was, it was secretly because I wasn't happy or couldn't tell anyone. Even at my lowest point, when I went home, Mum just thought it was like, oh, I was drinking too much. I was depressed. My grandmother
Yeah.
died. Like I used all these because I still couldn't tell her even when I was like that. Like I couldn't.
yeah.
And like even off the back of that, a lot of things came from it. Like I don't know, I developed like eating disorders from it.
Wow.
Because it's a sense of
Mm.
control.
Yeah.
It's what you have. You can't control anything else in your life. You can't control who you're sexually attracted to. You don't want anyone to know anything.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. I could control how much I ate or what I ate or
Yeah.
how my body looked
Yes.
again. And that also transitioned into queer nightlife, which was amplified because that's currency.
Yes, it is in the
Mm.
community.
So it's such a like
Mm.
so many stems that come off of being gay.
Yeah, and they can all feed each other in such a negative pattern.
100%. Especially when you're not emotionally, I guess, developed, which I wasn't really
Yeah.
really at that age. Like I wasn't because
You didn't have the tools to understand.
I
how-
think what's different in your story to Joel's is
Mm.
that you were brought up thinking it was very, very wrong. You weren't.
I mean, it depends because I had one parent that didn't think it was wrong and one parent that did think it was wrong.
Mm.
So I had the flip of
Yeah.
the coin,
Mm.
but I obviously leaned towards the
Yeah.
positive. But this is the thing, like growing up as a kid, you can't help, what you're actually exposed to, and that's the saddest
Mm.
part of it.
well, your parents and your family are your blueprint,
Mm.
That's it, yeah,
and you look up to them.
yeah.
And you will have believed what they said.
And if
You
I,
will have
I
gone
hear
the
things
narrative.
families have saying, cousins, anything,
Yeah.
I would be like, oh my god, I'm wrong.
need
I'm
to
wrong.
Mm,
I'm
Like,
going to hell.
Get rid of the
Yeah.
devil out of
I'm
me.
a paedophile.
yeah.
Mm.
Going to bed at young age thinking that you're a paedophile. I used to like not. That feeling whenever you couldn't eat breakfast in the morning before you go to school. I had that constantly.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
My
My hair was
terrible.
falling out. I was like so
Fucking
stressed
hell.
about it because I thought I was so wrong.
Yeah.
Like I thought I was damaged. I was like, why is this happening to me?
Mm.
And then I've had girlfriends and stuff. And my last
Mm.
ever girlfriend, I think I didn't touch that on the show actually. My last ever girlfriend, I thought she had cured me.
Cured.
Cured me because I could have sex with her and I thought I
Mm.
loved her. So I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm not gay anymore.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mum's gonna be so proud of me. Dad's gonna be proud of me. Blah blah blah. I genuinely thought that happened, but then again, all the things started flooding back.
Mm.
The thoughts came back. Split up, started having gay thoughts again. All this kind of stuff. So that was another crisis in
Mm.
itself.
Yeah.
But yeah, you grow up in situations like that, and it I know this sounds weird, but I'm glad it happened because it's made me who I am today.
Yeah, of course.
Truly.
Of course.
It is. It's everything that you go through, every struggle makes you who you are.
No, 100%.
So you think, would I go back and change X, Y, Z? Well, if you did, you wouldn't be the same person.
No,
No.
100%. I wouldn't.
And you're fabulous just how you are.
Oh.
Absolutely fabulous, darling.
He
Sure,
knows
not
it.
paying.
Not today,
We're
darling.
healthy.
Maybe yesterday.
Yeah, Joel called me plain.
Oh,
No
I
one's
ca-
ever called me plain.
not- right.
I
see if you-
called the old you plain. I said when you were my age, you were a plain Jane.
Listen,
And
I
you've
don't think my
developed
brothers and
into
sisters would agree. The
Well,
devil's
if
spawn.
you go into a cafe
mm,
and there's a plain croissant and an almond croissant and a chocolate croissant, are you going to choose a plain croissant?
the almond.
Tea.
I want the almond.
Her.
Yeah.
100%. I love an almond croissant. She's
A
gay.
little bit nutty.
She's full of nuts.
Yeah.
She's gay.
That's it though. This is the queer experience.
Yeah, comparing gay croissants.
But do you know what it is? Just to harp back on what you just said,
Mm.
I have had a lot of friends. I didn't go through this personally, but I have had a lot of friends that did have, female sexual partners,
Yeah.
girlfriends, back when they were in high school.
You did have a girlfriend. I think in primary.
Yeah, but I wasn't shagging her.
No. Secondary school. I once did.
At the Christmas
find-
party.
I once did find.
Oh, not
A
this
condom.
again.
Not a condom.
Yeah, it wasn't used,
We'll get-
darling.
No,
I
I
was going to say,
know.
gays don't use condoms, so.
No.
Oh! Fucking hell.
Don't do that.
No. Anyway.
Moving on.
But no, it's a real thing. I think
Mm.
I have a few friends that went through that whole situation where they thought this is the answer,
Mm-hmm.
and
Some people have got children.
no, I know, but
and
you can.
been married.
I'm saying I can empathize with that. Like you can really, make yourself believe.
Well, it's
that this
self
is the
it's
answer.
self-aversion therapy.
That's it. Yeah.
You're forced in an environment where you feel wrong, so you're
Mm.
trying to rectify that to fit
Yeah.
your environment,
Mm.
which is mentally torturing.
Yeah, of course.
You're
'cause-
mentally torturing yourself.
Yeah, 'cause
truly.
that's not how your soul aligns.
No.
That's not who you are.
No.
So it might be sexually pleasing, but ultimately you don't align with that. And
Mm.
where do you go
just-
from that?
No,
Like,
100%. And that's what annoys me when people say like, "Oh, you're just don't be gay. You're too much just in my face," and I'm
Yeah.
like, "What are you talking about? You're straight in my face every day. Every day is straight pride.
Yeah.
Every day. Every
you see
fucking day."
people, PDA on the bloody tube, two straight.
Not being funny, but
people.
I would
Mm.
never
It's-
kiss a guy in public.
No,
I'm sorry, I
but do
can't.
you know
It's-
what
I,
it
I have
is?
this. I feel like someone's gonna throw acid over me or something.
That's based in shame, and I actually went through a similar thing when I got into my relationship with Robbie. I felt like I could not kiss anybody. Like I could not kiss him in public. Like
I could
I
never
didn't
hold
really
a
want
guy's
to hold his
hand.
hand. But now those shackles have kind of left,
I
and I'm just
think-
doing it more.
I think people don't appreciate the straight privilege
No.
Oh,
of
they don't.
being able to just
No.
be.
It's like white privilege.
Yeah.
People
Also-
don't understand
Do
it.
you know what another thing is? See, whenever like straight people come into gay clubs
Mm,
and they
fake
think they own the
allies.
place, that does my head in.
And
Yeah.
they do what?
They act like they own the like they run the place,
Yeah.
and
You
they think
see
it's like
them-
a circus show.
I think
They're like, "Oh my god, let's go to a gay club. Oh my god, look, that's a drag queen." Do you know? It's like we're not a circus.
it's like the
You're
white
guests
the
here.
white girl that's like, I'll be
Oh.
your best friend. Da, 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 da. It's like, girl, get away from me.
Yeah, no, literally.
Shoo.
She's like, "Woo," and jumping on the tables, and I'm like, "Bitch,
Yes,
sit down,
queen,
sit
yeah.
down. You and your pretty little thing dress, sit down." And your sheen shoes,
Oh, an Alibaba necklace.
not the Alibaba. Plain.
Jen. Wow, yeah.
No, it's
hard out here
true.
for the plain
It
Janes,
is.
isn't
I know. Janes and Karens are getting a high.
Listen, if you're going to be an ally, be an ally.
Yeah, be an ally.
We're not a zoo. You can't come in and just enjoy our experience and be
That's it.
like, "Ooh," you have
Yeah.
to like
Mm.
actually be actively.
I
doing
think
things.
some of the most beautiful things about being gay is queer spaces.
Oh,
like
God,
going
yeah.
to a queer club. Like we went to Jungle Kitty for
Oh my god, my first
Carnival.
time, fab.
Fabulous. Like
I loved it.
the energy is electric. The people are there to dance.
Everyone's hyping each other up.
They're hyping each other up. It's like what you said, what you witnessed on I Kissed a Boy. Like
Mm.
the camaraderie is there,
support's
like the
different.
support.
Yeah.
People just want to let their hair down and have fun. Like
Mm.
that's what's amazing about queer spaces, and people coming into that are straight need
Yeah.
to respect that and
Mm.
understand that this is our house.
Also, like
Mm.
Jungle Kitty for me was really refreshing
Mm.
because I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of gay clubs and gay spaces that aren't queer.
They're
or
not friendly.
There's no camaraderie there.
No,
There's like a gay looking at each other and like giving each other stink eye.
There's a few in London. We won't name names. But yeah,
That's
no,
true.
it's when you find those spaces, you do have to hold on to them because they are few and far between. And even the clubbing scene in London is dwindling because of the prices of the clubs. And like, there's only one black-owned queer club in the whole of London. One.
Yeah.
In London.
The percentage of clubs shutting down that are queer spaces is massive. And then when they shut down, they want to rebuild it and make it a gentrified version of what was once
An all-bar one.
Yeah. It's like, hello, what happened to, where now do the diversity
because it sounds like you need somewhere to go to be yourselves, because you can't just be
100%,
yourselves
yeah.
anywhere.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Even in London, I still get called fag. I still get called batty boy.
Exactly. When you
all the time.
When you step out your house, you are always at risk.
No, you are.
There's always that undercurrent of minimal anxiety that you have.
When you've mentioned in Made in Chelsea, when like you had some, I don't know, you checked out bars that you could go to in Croatia.
When we went to Croatia, yeah.
Is it quite good over there for?
No, I had a whole experience where I got locked in a toilet. And
what?
Yeah, I got locked in a toilet. I was with all of my friends. I had a group of straight men like taunting me, and they were like hitting my butt and like sniggering, like all laughing at each other. And then so I went to the toilet. My friends were at the bar, and I was like, okay, whatever.
Ew.
And then I went into the toilet, went for a wee, tried to come out. They'd put a beer barrel outside the door. They'd put a beer barrel, and I couldn't get out. And I was literally just there like,
sorry.
No, cause to me, I was fucking shocked. I was like, who that? Like, I was just...
beer. I don't drink beer.
No.
You're like, you could have put like a fucking bottle of Prosecco or something, Cristal or something. Beer. I'm gonna bloat. I'm joking.
No, but I was literally like, what the fuck is going on? I was so shocked because like I've never experienced such overt homophobia, and my friends obviously came to the rescue. But when we came out, obviously, I came out to a group of like hostile straight men.
They definitely wanted to shag you. I'm just gonna say it.
They fucking did. I'm beautiful. This is the thing.
But also, this kills me because this is so glad I'm not straight. Apologies, straight people. But like, locking a gay boy in a bathroom was the highlight of your night with a barrel of beer.
That's what I'm saying.
Grow up.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, where is the emotional, intellectual side of things? Like, what is wrong with you?
They obviously lacked in something.
A lot of things.
Brain cells, maybe.
Nerve, charm, beauty.
I don't get it. What is what's their goal? What was the end goal?
I don't know. This is the thing. It's just to incite fear.
The gay boy's locked in the toilet.
Yeah, like
what? Oh, funny, fab.
Best believe I pranced out of there.
Oh.
I got myself a drink. We hollered at the bouncers. They got kicked out.
Slay
and I was like, bye-bye.
Was the bouncer like, got you, girl?
Well, not at first.
Were they like...
We had to ruffle a couple feathers first. Like, all my friends started, like, piping.
Oh, good. Yeah. I'm such a piper, though. I love shit. Like, I feel
pipe
like,
up.
as a gay queer person...
Drama,
but also...
Vocal cords.
But yeah. If you see something that's not right, I'm so used to just when I was a kid, just sitting back and listening and being good and not talking about.
It's nice.
But now you're like, fuck you.
Yeah, speak up.
True,
I think that's one thing that being gay helps you with. It's like you have a voice.
Whispering Angel helps.
Other people
speak
need
up
to
too.
speak up as well.
Huh?
Other people need to speak up.
Yeah, it's true. Allies need to speak up.
Mm-hmm.
You're not an ally unless you don't, because you have these girls that are allies, but then they're still going with their homophobic boyfriend. That kills me. Why?
Get it together, girl.
Yeah, pull it together, man.
Let me ask you a question, Gareth.
Tell me.
What was your favourite part about being on I Kissed a Boy? Like, what do you hold dear from that whole experience?
What I hold, my favourite parts were like dressing up and partying with the boys and just being able to be myself and be gay and, do all that. I will say the most poignant part, which I actually didn't anticipate, because I'm not a crier. I don't cry.
Yeah.
I don't show emotion very often like that. I do show like happy, fun, whatever. But being in there when I obviously told my coming out story, whatever, I was terrified when that happened because I didn't expect myself to cry. It all just happened. But now in reflection, I'm really glad that happened
Yeah.
because it's actually, one, impacted a lot of other people's lives, and two, impacted my life in a way that I thought it wouldn't. So that would probably be the most.
It was really moving.
It was a moment of vulnerability.
Yeah, vulnerability.
But also, like, I look at it, I'm like, I'm not crying.
No,
Joel
but
doesn't cry.
I don't cry.
I don't cry either, but that in there,
No,
just,
I don't.
it's so
We're
strange.
not criers. We're not huggers.
When
Oh,
it's the Irish, I'm telling you.
I can tell when I met you. It's like,
yeah, I was like, oh my god, did you? Oh,
The air
dead.
Don't you
dead.
No, I'm not a hugger. I'm like,
But we don't show emotion
I-
easily.
I'm quite a stoic person.
Yeah.
It's like, obviously, being on the show, being on Made in Chelsea, like, you go, you film, and you put through situations that you may not normally find
Yeah.
yourself in,
No,
that are
100%.
deeply emotional. You're speaking about things that you might not want to speak about necessarily. And to just be vulnerable in that moment and just try and let
Goes against the grain
it
for
goes
No,
against the
100%.
grain, but like I'm trying to fight that voice in my head. I'm trying to do it.
you. I could
I
tell.
can't cry though. Like
Mm.
even in the saddest moments, I can't cry because
I could tell when you went back into Inga's party. Yeah, he
Mm.
was really like choked up, and I was like,
Oh no, I
God.
did not want to do that.
Yeah,
fucking
you
hell.
felt really awkward then.
But even in Corsica, like I felt a lot of
Mm.
emotions in Corsica, and
Yeah.
I couldn't. Like
He's-
Robbie can bloody switch on his
Yeah,
tears
he-
in a bloody
like the same.
second, and I can't. And it's
Blood is
just
close to his eyes.
it is annoying to not be
Yeah.
connected or be shut off from some of
Because
your
people then
emotions.
think you have no feelings.
It was true. I think for me, I don't show my emotions very often because
No.
I'm scared. It's an armor thing for me.
It is an armor thing for sure.
No one's gonna fuck with me if they think I'm cold,
No,
which I can be very cold. But I'm also, I laugh and be the life of the party and have a good time. But when it gets serious and stuff, like that's when I don't want anyone to like I go really quiet when I'm
Me too.
annoyed.
I'm avoidant for sure.
And the only reason avoid it 100%. The only reason I cried on that show was because I was kind of, you were put in a situation, you had no phone,
You felt
you had no
comfortable?
friends for
That's
distraction,
Yeah.
you were constantly surrounded by gays sharing their feelings.
Yep.
You were asked these questions about yourself. So you had like 5 distractions missing from things that you didn't want to talk about, and then it just hits you.
It hits you like
I
a
literally
bloody
I blacked out. I couldn't remember what I said. Like genuinely, I was just next thing I was in like the welfare office, and they were like, "You okay?" And I was like, "What just happened?" Because I was just all these things ran through my head. All of us. I think it started. We were playing a game of like Never Have I Ever or something. That's how it started,
Yeah.
and it just all came up.
You can't repress emotions forever.
Well, that's the thing.
No.
You can, but it will
No, you
Come out.
can't.
tip over
Yeah.
eventually.
Emotions can be repressed for up to 10 years and it finds its way out, whether it's illness, whether
Yeah.
it's like emotional
seeps out.
breakdown or whatever else it is. Emotions make their way out
True.
unless you clear them somehow.
And it did happen to me. Happens to
And-
everyone.
I think that's what people don't understand when you film abroad. Like you are literally left to your own devices. Like you don't have your usual, things that you lean on.
Were you like your phones and stuff?
We had our phones, but we were literally in the middle of nowhere.
Right.
And like we went out twice in like 6 weeks. So like we were like in each other's company.
Yeah.
Like you didn't
constantly.
even really have much internet, did you? Because you
The internet was bad and poor, yeah.
We
It's
weren't allowed
just-
to know the concept of time.
Yeah, but this is the thing, and then they wonder why. You
But
end up
that's how
having-
TV shows manipulate.
Yeah, that's how they got you.
That's-
I think that's how they got me to cry. I was like,
Yeah.
All TV shows like to manipulate to get.
to get something out of it.
certain-
Yeah, for sure.
And they're really good at it.
Mm.
Yeah.
I once had a conversation with a producer and she said they were taught in manipulation.
I hate that.
Taught in manipulation
like
to
that.
like get things out
To
of
pull things
people.
out, like be your
Yeah.
friend and stuff.
Mhm.
The only time we weren't on camera was whenever we were in the toilet.
Really? So you had like a full Big Brother
Like the big- yeah.
experience?
Mike's
Wow.
on, Mike's in the headboards. I had something called watchers that would watch me sleep.
Mm.
And there are
that's
people
invasive.
There would be people with eyes on you all the times, and you felt like a Sims character because you could only go by the pool, outdoor the kitchen,
Yeah.
bedroom, terrace, the front masseria bit. Like there was only so many
Whoa.
places you could go. And like that, the only time there was like a little corner around where you could go and vape and stuff.
Yeah.
But like other than that, you genuinely felt like
Yeah, you
someone was
see-
playing you like a PC.
That's
Yeah,
crazy because
Made
how
in
it's
Chelsea is nothing compared to that.
not. But I wish it
I was
kind of was like
stressed,
that
girl.
because for me, I felt like they saw the tip of the iceberg. I emotionally went through a lot that people didn't see.
Yeah.
I went through such an emotional cleansing, like the moment you had.
Yeah.
I had that, but then
Yeah,
to
you
to
went through it.
to try and bring that back up in front of a camera when
Sure.
you have your filming time,
Sure.
it's hard.
Yeah,
How
because
can
you're
you do
filming
that?
what's actually happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're having an experience and then having to talk about
The
what's happened.
experience.
So
That's
it's
the
very
difference.
different.
The structure's different.
Yeah.
So when the moment's passed and the emotion has passed, you then have to bring
relive
the
it.
emotion.
Yeah.
But that's what makes it even harder, especially being in a relationship. Because
Yeah.
like stuff that you've hashed out, you have to dig it back up. Dig it back up. and be
That's
like,
taxing.
"Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's taxing in a relationship for sure. You're planting a flower, you planted it, and you have to dig it up.
Yeah, and then she dies.
Oh, she did.
As you listen to my voice, you will feel obliged, obligated, compelled to subscribe, like, and share.
Being on I Kissed a Boy was such a groundbreaking, series for the queer community. I want to thank you for being a part of that and being
Thanks.
Trailblazer.
visible because you were the only, well, one of the only like white femme muscle, like you are a unicorn. You are a unicorn. So there's probably a little boy out there that's similar to you that doesn't
Yeah.
have people looking at them.
Well, I want to be that. I want to be that little boy's. I want to be.
You want to be the icon.
I want to be who I wanted to look up to when I was that little boy.
This is like the Big Brother or the Love Island for the gay community.
Yeah.
So it must mean a lot to a lot of people to see you out there being yourselves. And
Even
it's
older generation
brave.
as well.
It's very brave.
Not just young, but older guys as well.
Yeah.
Older guys and gays. Like, there's so many people that have come up to me in the street that I wouldn't have expected.
Yeah.
That have been like, "You're amazing. I'm so glad you did it. You make me feel better about myself every day. Being from Northern Ireland, being from this, even like little kids are coming up to me. Even some straight people actually are coming up to me, and they're like, "We loved you," and I'm like, "Really? You're not going to call me faggot, are you?"
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's
No, of
like
course.
shocking.
So has it been a bit healing for you or cathartic, this experience?
I would definitely say healing.
Yeah.
Healing in ways that which I didn't think. I would say it's probably brought me closer to my family, which I thought it wouldn't have,
Oh, that's really good.
but it has,
That's really good.
which is
Did they watch it?
I think my mum watched it. I'm not sure about my dad,
Hmm.
but my mum definitely watched it, and
what
my
did
aunties
she
watched
say?
it, and I think a lot of people were coming up to her in the town and telling her that you should be very proud of your son and all that kind of stuff,
That's good.
which I was shocked at. I was expecting them to come up with me with pitchforks and torches, so that's nice.
Yeah.
Um,
So it surprised you.
it
the
did surprise
reaction.
me, and it kind of makes me feel bad for judging.
You can't
Yeah.
think like that.
That's my conception of how I was brought up. Like, that's what I just assumed they would.
A problem is as big as you make it.
Yeah.
And you made it a big problem because that's what you thought
Yeah.
that outcome would be, and that's
Based
just
on
true.
past experience.
based on past experience. Like you can't blame yourself for that.
Yeah.
Thank yourself. Thank yourself for being in this situation now. And it's positive. You should be very proud of yourself.
Yeah.
And
Because it is very brave.
yeah,
All the
so
people that went
brave.
on that show, it's the first of its kind.
Yeah.
It's trailblazing.
Mhm.
You didn't know what the response was going to
No,
be, even though it has been positive.
Yeah.
It might not have been.
Yeah. I mean, there could have been a lot of people that could. I mean, there probably are a lot of people that don't like it, which is fine.
They probably didn't watch then.
Yeah, exactly. But also,
That's the beauty of TV. You can switch off,
yeah,
Kenny.
exactly. Turn it off then. Why are you watching to hate, girl? You're definitely gay.
Yeah.
A troll.
A troll. Who
Is-
can be arsed?
Is there anything that you regret on the show that you wish that you could take back?
Those French gloves I wore. Oh, well.
Wait, I thought they were iconic.
Oh, I know, but I did like a gold and a black, and I should have just done one.
That Ollie
okay.
wore some gloves that looked like he was a butcher. I was like, oh,
the
the
50
YMCA guy.
Oh yeah, the mustache, bless.
Not the YMCA guy.
He did look like YMCA guys.
The YMCA guy.
Fucking hell.
Tashi's in the little hot pants.
No, I don't think there's anything I would have done differently. I mean, I'm a vocal person. Like, if I see
Yeah.
someone that's being attacked, or if I think something's not right, I'm going to say it. Like, I don't care.
No, I personally love that.
I'll let you
Like,
speak, and I'll let
yeah.
everyone and then once you're finished, then I'll chime in.
Yeah.
If I feel like I need to.
I'll just
Yeah.
add my 2 cents.
Yeah, let me
And
just.
you stuck up for Ben.
Yeah. Oh, Ben's my
Yeah.
son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love Ben.
We love
Yeah,
Ben.
I
Hi,
met
Ben. Yeah, we love Ben. Ben's fierce,
Yeah.
and he was kind of put in a situation which he shouldn't have been in front of everyone, which I felt personally should have been talked about in private.
Yeah.
And what happened was the guy, I don't know, the guy with the curly hair, he was in the bedroom. He walked into the bedroom and Ben was saying the other people were bitches because they didn't say anything.
Say how it was.
So then that guy was like, right, okay.
Oh, yeah,
So
Caleb was
I
like,
think
"You
he was
what?"
a bit revved up
Yeah,
by
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I was like, right, I'm going to say something.
yeah.
And just like picked the
But
wrong.
at the dinner table.
Yeah.
God. I was fuming.
very
I don't know if you've
difficult
seen it. I was literally fuming.
Mm.
My eyes. I was holding Ben like that because I felt like everyone was just attacking Ben. I was
Yeah.
like, Ben's a
It
little
was
anxious
good that you
sweetheart.
spoke up though.
Yeah, I can't see someone, who's definitely not in the wrong get like attacked like that. That just it goes against my nature.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It angered me. I was like, nah, we're not doing this right now in front of everyone.
So how is your love life now?
Yeah.
I mean, this was a dating show after all. What boys have you been kissing now, Gareth?
As I've said, the gays hate me.
She's
The
been put on
lesbians love
pause.
me. The lesbians love me. The gays hate me. I don't know what it is.
Oh.
But I'm trying to get out there. I'm trying to date again. I feel like I'm much more
Okay.
open to it. I mean, before we've had chats before
Yeah,
that
yeah.
I was, not really into it,
Mm,
and that was probably my own kind of shame or whatever. But
yeah. You've been
yeah.
working on yourself.
I've been working on myself,
That's good.
Mhm.
and hopefully there's
Personal development is the new sexy.
a little.
Okay.
God, come on.
Come on, Krystyna. And on that note, we will wrap it up.